going on YouTube? Gyvi World here. Hope everyone's having a great day today. Welcome to a brand new series. Not the first time I do this, but welcome to the Jets franchise. Now, this isn't a rebuild and it's not a crazy destruction of the team. This is actually just a simple franchise. I'm going to be honest, I'm not 100% sure what we are doing with this team yet. I am a Jets fan. I'm a big Jets fan. Love the Jets. I think this is the best team we've had in some years. Not saying a lot. I think 76 overall. I looked at all the other teams' ratings, and I think now that I look at it, I'm like, okay, maybe 76 is a little bit fair. But I was thinking a little bit higher. I think our defense is going to be really solid. And really quickly, kind of want to take a look at the team and look at the roster. Let me look at the depth chart so we can take a look at what we got. There are some pieces I'm going to move. But again, like I said, I'm not going to be just fire selling everyone and trying to bring in the best players. First and foremost, Sam Darnold is our guy. I'm sticking with Sam Darnold. 1 year experience. I'd like to develop him a little bit. I think we definitely can. And it's perfect because I've always been someone who scrambles out of the pocket entirely too much. In my Madden game in general, I want to be better at staying in the pocket. So let's take a look at Sam Darnold. He is a 74 overall, pretty decent overall, nothing too crazy. He's got 78 speed, 83 acceleration, so he can move, but truth be told, that's not what we're doing. We're using that 88 throw power. He's got good accuracy, short and deep at 87 and 81, but his medium accuracy, 79. I want to work on that drastically because that is huge. That is where you get the chunk of your yards. Throw on the run at 86, under pressure 81. Break sack 66, play action 82, carrying not very great at 58, but I guess that's pretty average for a quarterback. And his elusiveness stats they're not bad for a quarterback. Ball carrier vision at 74, juke move 63. Yeah, just get down first and foremost. Get down. Behind him, we have Trevor Siemian and Davis Webb. I'm going to go ahead and let you know that these guys are probably never going to see the field unless Darnold gets hurt, at which point we'd have to make some moves because we're not relying on Trevor Siemian. 4 years, 61 overall out of Northwestern. We'll go ahead and take a look at our running backs, ladies and gentlemen. Le'Veon Bell, our huge acquisition in the offseason. He did not want to play for Pittsburgh, felt he was getting shafted and took a year off and came back and got less money, I believe, than what Pittsburgh offered him. But that's fine. I think he just wanted to be out of Pittsburgh, and he's a superstar in the making. Well, not in the making. He is a superstar in New York, and I do believe he's got X Factor. I'm still learning what any of that means, any and all of that means. But we got Le'Veon Bell and how, not really what it means, but how it develops the traits for everyone, whether there be a star, superstar, or they got the superstar X Factor. Le'Veon Bell does have the X Factor. I think we have one superstar and one star. We have Ty Montgomery, who is our backup, but is he? I feel like I may need to update the rosters because I feel like we should have Bylaw Powell. All right, second attempt. This looks a little bit better. Le'Veon Bell, 92 overall, 89 speed, 92 excel. We already know what he can do. As long as he stays healthy, he's going to be running the rock all season. I think what I really want to do once we do get to the offensive line, I think one, we need a better center, possibly a better right tackle. Other than that, we have pretty solid guards. But anyways, we also have Bylaw Powell coming back to the Jets. 8-year veteran, but he can still get it done. 87 speed, 91 excel. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. He's a very shifty running back. That's what we like to see. Ty Montgomery and Elijah McGuire, 3 and 4 running backs. I like them both. They'll end with Trenton Cannon, and Jalen Moore. Someone's gonna have to get cut because these are all guys who can probably bring something to the table. Jalen Moore, a rookie. We'll see how he develops. I think he might be the one to be safe. Trenton Cannon, we'll have to see. Elijah McGuire, we'll have to see as well. Ty Montgomery, 4 years into the league. We might just deal some of these guys. Maybe see if we can get some picks out of them, but I doubt it. Fullback, Ty Montgomery and Trevin Wesco are our fullbacks. We don't have, we don't run much from the eye. No one really does in the NFL, so not very important. Now, of course, I actually did just see a tweet from NFL. It said, who do you think is the best wide receiver duo in the NFL? And to me, it is Robbie Anderson and Quincy Enunwa. Truth be told, Quincy Enunwa, in like his first or second year into the league, The way he was built and young, I honestly thought he was going to translate more into a tight end and end up being a receiving tight end. Sharp-esque. But no, 6'2", 225 wide receiver, and of course Robbie Anderson, just a absolute burn threat. 94 speed, 90 excel, 84 agility. His catching numbers are not great, but they're good. Jumping 86, I believe his release is 82. Best on the team, pretty much in every category. Receiving wise, got a little bit of elusiveness, but so does Quincy Newone. Actually, Jamison Crowder, 86 elusiveness. This is honestly, it's a good enough wide receiver core that it could get the job done. And of course, we got Josh Bellamy and Deontay Thompson and Burnett, both Deontay. And I don't know, I feel like we've got some potential, even out of our 5 and 6 receivers. We can get some work done because that, they don't have the greatest numbers, but they both have pretty solid speed, both in the 90s for both Deontay Thompson and Deontay Burnett. So we will see what we can do. And of course, we got Christopher Herndon the fourth from the U as our tight end. We also have Ryan Griffin. Eric Tomlinson, probably not going to see much out of the field except for in goal line situations. When we got that heavy package out there, Ryan Griffin, pretty solid guy. But of course, Christopher Herndon, very solid tight end. Of course, I am a Miami Hurricane fan. So yeah, pretty much, I throw a lot to the tight end first and foremost. Our offensive line, it starts off from the left. We got Kelvin Beachum protecting the quarterback. We have Brent Cuveo, who I honestly had higher expectations for when he came into the league. Sucks that he hasn't developed into what we expected. Of course, guys on the left side filling in the role from previous O-line greats from the Jets, D-Brick. And this is where we look pretty solid. We had that offseason acquisition last year. Kelechi Osemele, 81 overall, 7-year veteran, pretty solid guy. Now, this is where we have our problem, is our center, Jonathan Harrison, 65 overall. Not great. Honestly, if we can fill this hole here and we can pair them up, winners, another center, and Kelechi Osemele, we will literally be running trap plays the entire season for Le'Veon Bell and just creating holes up the middle. But our center is lacking a little bit. So that might have to be one of our priorities. And of course, Brian Winters, a couple years into the league, very solid right guard. Where did he come from? Was he part of that Seattle? I don't know. I don't know enough football. I apologize. Right tackle, like I said, was probably our other focus. Especially since I do like to run a lot of stretch plays. It's not just traps up the middle. I know it's always been glitchy. But Brandon Shell, 69 overall, giggity. And yeah, so that's it for our offense. Now our defense is probably where we shine a little bit brighter. Leonard Williams, a big fella, drafted a couple years ago, 4 years into the league now, is developing pretty well. 84 overall out of USC. We've got Nathan Shepard as well to back him up, so not bad at all. I think Nathan Shepard could probably even play a little D-tackle. But our right end, Henry Anderson, and Bronson Kafuzi. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. And Foloronzo Fatukazi. I've practiced that name like 10,000 times just to try to get it decent. Those are the guys on the right side of the ball. Now, our defensive tackles, of course, this year's first round pick for the Jets, Quinnen Williams, defensive tackle, rookie, and the big fella. He's just brought such a presence to New York. Everyone seems to love him. I love this kid. I'm ready to see what he can do. Look at these numbers. Power move 76, finesse 70, defensive tackle with some decent speed, acceleration, and agility. The big fella can move, and he's got a bright smile. He's got the braces in, but he's got that bright smile. Of course, we got 10-year vet Steve McClendon. Not looking like the future of football. He is our team captain on defense. He's been on the Jets for some time now. So yeah, I am probably looking for another defensive tackle. But truth be told, the Jets have primarily always been pretty 3-4 heavy team. But when I looked at our linebacker core, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want to switch to a 4-3. Throw both these guys out there. I don't know. We'll have to sit and think about it because I do want to run 2 middle linebackers, and at the same time, I like the edge pressure we can get out of our linebackers. Maybe just not play packages without a right outside linebacker and an extra end, and two down defensive tackles. we'll have to see. But we have Jordan Jenkins as our left outside linebacker, as well as Terrell Basham. In the middle, this is where another pickup. The Jets actually made a couple moves this year, and I'm happy about it. C.J. Mosley, who's got superstar trait, 87 overall middle linebacker. We also have Avery Williamson, who's also got a couple years into the league. Phenomenal middle linebacker, 86 overall. And on the right side, we got Brandon Copeland, who's got a couple years into the lead. Jachai Polite, don't know much about him. Oh, rookie, that explains why I don't know much about him. But a rookie, 72 overall. That's pretty promising. I probably should pay attention a little bit more to what the Jets are doing. Cornerbacks, this is not what you've seen from the Jets in previous year. Cornerbacks, they're okay. They're all, nothing really sticks out. Tremaine Johnson, Brian Poole, and Darryl Roberts are our primary cornerbacks. We also have Perry Nickerson and Blashuan Austin. I do not know, another guy, rookie, do not know how to pronounce his name. But we've seen better corners from the Jets in previous years. But our secondary, not really our secondary, just the cornerback situation has kind of been a mess for a couple years. And kind of a revolving door as well. Would be nice to finally find some pieces in there. Although Tremaine Johnson has proved to be very solid. Maybe see if we can pick up one more corner or through the draft. We'll have to see. At free safety, of course, we got the heavy hitter himself, Marcus May. He's not going anywhere. 2 years into the league. I like what he's got to offer. Very solid, dependable tackler in the open field. 87 hit power. Just like what he's got. And of course, on the opposite side from him, you've got our superstar, Jamal Adams. 2-year vet. And you just love everything this guy does. Out of LSU, dude plays with a lot of passion. And he just goes out there and works. 90 overall, strong safety. Good speed, good excel. Very good power, very good coverage as well at 86 and 90. And the guy can just play. 95 hit power. Truth be told, he's one of the best hitters I've seen in a very, very, very long time. I will not make any comparisons to that great hitter who played for the Redskins and played for the Hurricanes. I just won't compare him, but I see a lot of things in him that are very comparable, except maybe catching. He probably doesn't catch nearly as well, but defensively very, very similar. Kicking, we got Chandler Catanzaro and of course Lachlan Edwards. Returning the ball, we got Quadre Henderson and Tim White, Ty Montgomery as well, Jamison Crowder. I think this is the only place where I'm like, I really, really wish we still had our return man from last year, Andre Roberts. Phenomenal return man, very good speed. Kind of wish we still had him. The guy is very explosive, but that's pretty much gonna round out the Jets roster. I don't think anything else really matters. Kickoff specialist, and is gonna be Lachlan Edwards, long snappers, Kelechi Osemele, Le'Veon Bell, of course, getting pretty much all the touches. Yeah, pretty much all the touches until he is tired. Jamison Crowder, our slot wide receiver. And yeah, these are all just heavy packages as well. Taking a look at our schedule, we've got the Bills and week 1 at home, Browns week 2. We are in Foxborough for week 3, bye week 4, at Eagles, Cowboys, Patriots home, at Jaguars in Miami, Giants, Redskins, Raiders, Bengals, Dolphins again, Ravens, Steelers, week 16. That's a week that I do not want to lose. And then last but not least, we'll have week 17 versus the Buffalo Bills. Now, we are playing on All Pro. I don't know if we're ready for All Madden yet, and All Madden's always a little too cheesy. It's not even good. They're just cheesy. So we'll have to play with sliders. If you guys have any suggestions for sliders, let me know. One thing I do want to turn down is injury. I did play a little bit on a separate file. Injuries are way too high. Face masks are about 5 or 6 face masks a game. It's entirely too high. But other than that, I've had semi-competable games, that were competitive. So yeah, but let's go ahead and kick it off. We got a message. Not sure who this is from. Taylor Bennett. Coach Gase, I'm Taylor Bennett. Been decided to cover you in the New York Jets this season. Fantastic, Taylor. Adam Gase, a level 2 coach. Recently coached with the Dolphins, now with the Jets. Hopefully he can actually get the keys and get some work done. So game day go, finish your first preseason game. That's probably what we're going to do to start it off. We'll get our first preseason game. We got a message from one of our team leaders. Ultimately, Coach Gase, before we go too far into the preseason, just wanted to offer my 2 cents. By all means, you're a superstar. If you want the keys to my Lambo, go ahead. It's parked out back. Just make sure you return it. I think we should get our rookies as much playing time as possible this preseason, especially if they have a hidden development trade. So thank you for that tip. I now am assuming that we can discover that through preseason games. I don't know if I really care to ask because oh, okay. So he's telling me about everyone either being normal, star, superstar, or X Factor. We know a little bit about that. But yeah, I don't think he's got much to offer that I'm not aware of, but I appreciate the input. Let's go ahead and jump into our first preseason game, and hopefully we get into the season very soon. Thankfully, we did not have to go very far for this away game. We got these dope uniforms. The new Jets uniform, very excited. I like the paint off the crossbar, very solid kick to get it started. I like that paint on the team. I don't know if they do that for the home team, but it's pretty cool. We got these jerseys, man, these new jerseys. At first, I didn't think I was looking at my play. Can we change that? I don't want the button to look at my play to be the same. Oh, that wasn't even on us. Never mind. I don't know what I was talking about. That wasn't even on us. I was just looking at my play. And I do got to get used to the new way to look at your play. Get a big hit on the ball. Let's go, baby. Eli Manning picks up 8. So that's +3. Net 3 from where they started. These new way, L1 doesn't do what it did before. Okay, going to the flat, Jamal Adams, big hitter, baby. I'm liking the hits we're laying down. It's preseason, but we in mid-season form. Nothing gained out of there. Let's force this 4 and out. Nate Solder, that might not be a terrible pickup. Let's bring a little pressure from Mosley. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. Oh, it's a screenplay. I didn't read it. Ah, good juke from Saquon. Good juke from Saquon, but we stop him in open field. Jamal Adams is there. Bad read on my part. That one hurts a little bit. It's Saquon Barkley. I have big things. I got a couple of videos that I want to do involving Saquon Barkley, so that's going to be exciting. Not able to get that. Oh, forced fumble from our big hitter. Let's go, baby. Mosley picks it up, and we are in business. Holy, right off the bat. Jamal Adams, a couple of tackles and a forced fumble. Stretch play outside, good block. Cut back inside, Le'Veon Bell. Get juking. Let's go, baby. 14-yard rush from Le'Veon Bell to get it started. Oh, yes, baby. What is our drive goal? I should probably take a look at that. Okay, R2 doesn't pop up the drive goal. I thought it did. Let's get an inside zone. Good blocks all around. Jukes inside. Le'Veon Bell showing what I told you. There's a lot of face masks in this game. Right there, an extra 15 yards. I'm not complaining. I will take it. Antoine Bethea with a personal foul. 1st and 10. We're in the red zone. Can I find Herndon? We got Anderson on a dig. Herndon on a little seam route. Crowder flat and Nunwa on a curl. It's not there. We'll throw the curl. And Nunwa trying to get outside, and we are in the red zone, baby. We are smelling blood within 3 yards. Let's see if we can punch it in with Le'Veon Bell. We're moving the ball very well. Good stuff so far. Le'Veon just needs to punch this in, and he's gonna break that tackle, and we are into the end zone for our first touchdown of the preseason. I like a lot of the new sound effects that are added into the game. People are always saying that Madden hasn't really changed much, but there's little subtleties. There's only so much you can do in a video game, a sports video game that comes out every single year. There's only so much you can do to make football appear different. Now, there are a lot of things that need to be fixed. There's a lot of stuff that should be added to franchise mode, but we're going to make the best of what we got. And what we got is Madden 20, a new year. And I'm excited. Okay? I'm not going to have 1,000 interceptions like I used to before over the middle of the field. I let him go when I probably should have stayed with him. And it is overthrown. Eli on the run. No shot he should ever be, 1, attempting that throw. 2, will ever make that throw unless David Tyree is in the middle of the field. Saquon Barkley. I'm going to keep my eye on him in case it's a screen. It's not. He's coming out of the backfield. I'm on him. Just make the tackle. Make the tackle. I'm not happy about that. We got to make that tackle. That's a first down. Third reception for Saquon. That should have been a 4 and out, and now we got to play more defense. Defense staying out there. Never happy when you convert like that. It's a play action. Somebody, there's our second forced fumble of the game. Marcus May's going to pick it up and scoop, and that's probably going to be 6. I don't know if the fumbles are on too low or too much, but we are laying down the boomstick, and that's what I think we're going to see from the New York Jets, not only in real life, but in this sim, in this franchise. He definitely caught that. He definitely made a football move, and we definitely crushed him and picked it up for 6. Let's go. I don't want to say that all pros too easy. It is the Giants. It is preseason. I'm not 100. Oh, that is a run play. I don't know why I read play action. That was a bad read on my only 2 for 8, and that was all 8 right there. Going empty back now. The thing is, I know what all Madden is like. I need some sliders on all pro. Good out route. Can we get around them? That's going to be a first down. Good pickup for Manning. 7 of 8 for 65. We have forced 2 fumbles. So we're giving up completions. Hey, but the heavy boomstick. There, that's the play action. Nope. We're there. We got to help somebody. Get that pressure on him. That's going to be a sack. Let's go. Coverage sack. Jordan Jenkins with his first sack of the game. Let's keep it going, baby. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I want the pressure to get there a little bit quicker, so we're going to call a blitz here. 5-man rush. Nothing fancy, nothing hidden, straight up. Another big hit. You come across the middle of the field. If I don't pick it off, you are getting your head smacked. 14-0 after the first. I think preseason, that's going to be it for the starters. We got Hewitt in, Williamson, Roberts in the slot. Dropping back, new quarterback to talk about. Williamson is there for the tackle, and that is going to be a 4th down. D. Jones, is that Donnie Jones? That's his name, Donnie Jones. Backup quarterback for the Giants. Avery Williamson on the tackle. And now we're going to return this. No, we're going to let that drop for a touchback. All right, we got Simeon in. Bylaw Powell. Truth be told, I really don't need to see Bylaw running. We know what he's got. We know what Bylaw's got. We know he's a shifty running back, and he can do stuff like that and cut upfield on a dime. I don't really need Bylaw running. I want to take a look at some of the other running backs we got. I want to see Jalen Moore and Trent Cannon. Those are the 2 guys I want to see run the ball. There was not much there. Probably could have got better blocking from one of my guards, but -1 yard. Let's air it out. Take a look at what we got. This will be probably our only preseason game, just because we want to see what we got. We got Thompson on the outside, 1-on-1. If I can take that safety with me. Okay, no, it is, man. Can I suck him? Pause. Can I just get him to go towards the middle of the field? Nope. Okay, wide open running back on the right side of the field. 3rd and 22. And now we need a big play to convert. See, let's just make sure we don't turn this over and we get a couple yards. Bellamy's there. That could be a first down. Looks like 22 yards gain, and it was 3rd and 22. I like where he led him on that pass, made a very solid strike, and he got us the first down. A little cheesy. Not really. That was just a good pass from Simeon, and we are moving. New York Jets back on the ground. Moore, nice juke, and Jalen Moore's hurt. Oh, jeez. Oh, well, that pretty much just got him cut. I pretty much just got Jalen Moore cut. I wanted to see what he had. That looks like a broken wrist. That looks like a broken wrist. Trent Cannon in. No, Bylaw Powell's back in. Bruce Sternum was holding his wrist out for game. We'll see. Okay, finally we will see Trenton Cannon. Can I flip this at the line? No, we cannot. But that is going to be a first down. Trucking forward. I like that. 8-yard pickup. Griffin, Wesco, and Bellamy tight end attack. We got him over the middle of the field. That's going to be Griffin. I don't know if he's got the speed to outlast him, but he's going to get inside the 5. Huge pickup, and that is a 2-minute warning. Good first half. We're absolutely dominating these New York Giants, but truth be told, there'll be 16 teams or 16 different games where the Giants are going to be dominated this year. If you think otherwise, you are crazy. Bylaw Powell back in my backfield. How many times do I got to kick you out of my backfield, Bylaw? I want to see the young guys. You've got 8 years of experience. I know what you can do. You've already done work on this team before. 2-minute offense to see what Simeon's got. Let's get that first down and get out of bounds by law. Very smart. Going 5 wide. Just trying to see what my quarterback can do. If he sails it, he sails it. I don't like how my tight end held up on that. Did not like that. He had him on the double move, and then he just ran straight toward him and slowed down. I guess we'll just chew the rest of this clock. For this entire game. Make sure nobody gets hurt. Oh, cannon. Oh, cannon. Hold on. What was that? Oh, yeah, Montgomery. Oh, Montgomery. We are looking really good as a team, baby. Even our backup quarterbacks. Well, how long does that route take to develop? Like, do I have an hour to run an in and go? Oh, that was a mistake. I don't know how. And I didn't get out of bounds. That was really stupid of me, but I really don't know how. Run the same play. That was our first mistake. Yeah, we shouldn't have done that. All right, still a good half. I like what I saw. Kenyon Martin from the Nets with an interception. All right, so that's going to end this very long game. I probably should have simulated at some point. 42-7 spanking against the Giants. It was not even close. The Giants' second, third, and fourth strings were really, really, really bad, and we ran all over them. We actually gave up a touchdown on defense. I was a little pissed off about that because I let him drive on a couple of quick passes. That kind of pissed me off, but gonna go ahead and take a look at these stats. Simeon, 7 of 10, 126 yards. Threw an interception. You guys saw that one. I threw that one up. Yeah, Donnie Jones had one drive. Really pissed me off. Sam Darnold, 1 for 1 for 13. Not much there. Rushing, where we spent most of the game. Trent Cannon, 11 attempts, 133 yards. I don't know if we were playing against the second and third string, if that's why he rushed so well. He looked really, really good. Le'Veon, 3 for 29. Bylaw, 3 for 18. Ty, 2 for 11. Jalen got hurt, which really pissed me off. And Elijah McGuire, 1 for 52 yards. And he didn't score on that. So we got some upgrades for Quincy. Enunwa's got a skill point. I'd love to see that. Physical is our scheme fit. Well, yeah, why not go ahead and upgrade that? 79 overall Quincy Enunwa. He's a 79 overall now. Okay, I like it. Sam Darnold's got an upgrade as well. We'll go ahead and give him to his scheme as well. Puts him up to a 75 overall. Field general upgraded. He's got star, develops at a faster rate, so we like that. I wish we got a little bit more from him. We'll go ahead and auto everybody else. Like I said, I saw some good things from Trent Cannon that I just did not expect at all. So Des Bryant is still an unsigned free agent. I think it would be very unrealistic if I were to sign him, but so is Kelvin Benjamin. Allen Hurns, that is a starting wide receiver core right here, 1, 2, and 3. But I like what we got with our wide receivers. At this moment, no need really to change anything. Is there a difference between wide receiver 2? No. Tight end, who's free? Austin Seferian-Jenkins, who did not work out here. Nothing else really crazy. Jermaine Gresham. So, I mean, even this John Sullivan would be a huge upgrade, even though he's got 6-year age difference. He's got a 7-point overall difference from 65 to 72. I don't think that's where we want to make moves. Right tackle, pretty much same situation. There is a 6-year age difference, 7-point overall difference from 69 to 76 with Jeremy Parnell. Donald Penn, a free agent, but that man is old. Nick Perry. Now, that's actually very interesting. That is actually pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't think we're looking to sign guys we let go like Mo Claiborne, Brandon Carr. There's really Jalen Mills. Nothing really. Rasaul Douglas. Nothing really at cornerback. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this preseason off camera. I'm going to go ahead and play these last few games. See if we can find any other players. See how they develop. See if our star defensive tackle has that X factor. It would be great if he did. But I hope you guys did enjoy this. If you did, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions of moves we should make, some acquisitions we should go after. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.